Innovation. It's a tough thing in the market. If you watch my last video, you've seen that Apple is currently struggling with the launch of their iPhone Air. But Samsung's saying hold my beer, and they're about to change the foldable game again with what could be their most ambitious device yet, the Galaxy Z TriFold. Today, we're breaking down everything we know so far. The leaks, the design, the specs, the price, and whether this futuristic device is actually worth the money. Let's break it down. Samsung's foldable lineup already gives us the Z Flip and the Z Fold, but the TriFold takes that idea to a whole new level. According to early reports, it uses two hinges that fold inward, like a brochure, to protect the giant inner screen when closed. When fully opened, it transforms into a 10-inch tablet-sized display. When folded, it's roughly the size of a normal smartphone. It's basically Samsung saying, why carry a tablet and a phone when one device can do both? The idea is wild, but the execution has to be perfect, or it could end up a very expensive experiment, and join Apple as a competitor to watch on what not to do in the market, even if that may be an unfair characterization. So let's talk design. Leaks suggest a 6.5-inch cover screen for normal phone use, and a massive 10-inch internal display when you unfold it all the way. Thickness is where things get interesting. Around 4 millimeters when open, super thin, but around 14 millimeters when folded, which means it'll be chunky in your pocket. It's using Samsung's dual inward folding design, which protects the inner panel but adds some complexity. Samsung's shown they can deliver a light foldable with their Galaxy Z Fold 7, but you'll definitely notice it's thicker and heavier than the current Z Fold 6 or 7. But in return, you get nearly tablet-sized screen space. So what is this big boy packing under the hood? Rumors point to the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, 16 gigabytes of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. It's expected to pack a 5600 milliamp battery, the largest ever in a Galaxy foldable, and possibly a 200 megapixel main camera just like the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Screen brightness could hit 2600 nits on the cover display and 1600 nits inside. Basically, it's shaping up to be a spec monster. But remember, more screens and hinges mean more power drain, more heat, and more weight, so battery life and durability will be the real tests. Here's where things get serious. Leaks point to a December 5th, 2025 launch. That's just 2 weeks away, with availability starting in South Korea and a few Asian markets first. Then there is a plan to also do a limited release in the United States. The rumored price, about $3,000 USD. That's laptop money. So this isn't your everyday consumer device. It's for early adopters, tech collectors, and those who want to live in the future now. If it does go global later, expect limited stock and high demand, especially from creators and power users. So who's this really for? If you're a creator, a multitasker, or someone who lives inside their screen, this could be your dream device. Editing, streaming, notes, multi-app setups, all in one gadget that folds down into a phone. But if you care about value, portability, or software polish, it might be smart to wait for version 2. My take? I love seeing Samsung push the limits again. Innovation is key to the future of foldables and smartphones overall. And I'm glad Samsung is bringing a variety of new devices into the fold. Yes, I said it. They've been the leader in foldables for years, and this feels like the next evolution. Something that blurs the line between phone, tablet, and laptop. But triple hinges, high prices, and limited availability mean it's not for everyone, at least not yet. If Samsung nails the software and the durability, though, this could be the start of a new category. So is this really a buy for the not-so-faint of heart? If you don't mind your phone being a bit chunky, you love the bleeding edge of tech, and price is no option compared to the experience, then this might be the one for you to consider. So, what do you think? Would you spend $3,000 on a TriFold? Is it the future of mobile tech, or just a cool prototype with a short shelf life? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next one. And if you would like to know more about what happened to Apple's iPhone Air, watch this video here. That's all for now, folks, and we will see you next go round.